Hi, Fred here with Getaway Vacations. As we sit here today and talk about your property in the current circumstance, we know that time always wins. The simple passing of time, whatever that time frame may be, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 5 years, 10 years, we know that you'll land in your future circumstance. And you say you can't predict the future, but we actually can when it comes to vacation rental and property management. There are really 4 futures that can occur. The first one is when there's a red line of drift down into this red zone of property crisis, and it accelerates away and increases in a downward direction as time goes on. If you don't maintain a property, time compounds everything, good and bad. Time compounds the lack of maintenance into property crisis. Time compounds poorly priced and presented properties in the property crisis, and it accelerates as time goes on. What we tend to see when people manage a property themselves is they're not necessarily on the red line, but they're on this amber line where it's property stress. They've got to get up to the property and oversee maintenance work. The guests are contacting them when there's an issue. It's still below the line. Above the line is an incremental green line of property performance. This is where some management is done. But the green line of clear decision and action in real time, things are being done in the moment as they need to be done. Guests are being looked after in the moment as they need to be looked after. The property is being protected right there, then in the moment, on the spot. That leads to property joy, particularly as the property owner. You don't have to focus on that. You can just go there and enjoy the property on your own vacation, knowing that everyone else staying there is enjoying it too. And yet the property is yielding you the greatest financial return it can. And we know that the gap between property crisis and property joy just gets riskier, harder, and costlier the longer time goes on. Time compounds everything, good and bad. And so if you're not on that dark green line, the gap is just getting bigger and bigger. And so the size of the gap really is as small as it's ever going to be right now. And right now, you're as close to the green line with your property as you're ever going to be. And the first decision, can you jump the lines? What do you need to do to be on that green line and to have that success? The second decision is, what do you need to do to be able to stay on that green line? And applying our framework to jump the line and stay on the green line is the key to how Getaway Vacations gives our property owners deeply personalized care, knowing that their property is being taken care of. We apply that framework and put you on that green line when you first take on your property, and then keep you on that green line. But the savvy property owner recognized there's an opportunity here to accelerate that property joy and make it even happen faster. The first agenda, as soon as we bring on a new owner, is to put them on that green line and accelerate that property joy and get that set up for you so that it happening from day one. And so as you look at that, I wonder, what line are you on right now? And the question, of course, is how long are you prepared to wait before getting on that green line and on that pathway to property joy?